The friends, I found the 13 worst fake healthy foods that are making you fat. And I really need to share these with you because I fell for all of these. I used to weigh 275 pounds, and I fell into this trap where I thought if I just bought and ate foods marketed as healthy that I could lose weight. And so I bought and I ate foods that were so-called healthy, and I wasn't getting any results. I wasn't losing weight, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Then I started looking at the labels of the foods I was buying, and I realized the so-called healthy foods were full of fat, sugar, and extra calories. I realized I couldn't just buy healthy food and lose weight. I had to read the labels, choose my foods wisely, and measure them out in order to get in a calorie deficit to get the weight off. So I fell for the marketing of these foods. Let's start for number one, Cliff Builders protein bars. These are marketed as a source of protein. They're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, and I thought, okay, this has got to be great. However, one bar has 17 grams of sugar, 11 grams of fat, and 290 calories. I can eat an entire meal for that with way less sugar. The calories in this bar and the sugar makes it extremely unhealthy because for me, my weight was causing me massive health problems. So buying things like this that were calorie dense and full of sugar and fat, I wasn't being able to eat in a calorie deficit. I needed to really buy things and choose my foods wisely so that I could get in a calorie deficit and get the weight off, because the weight was what was making me unhealthy. The reason I bought the Cliff Bar was because I had heard about it from so many people, and on the cover it looks like fit, healthy people buy this bar. It gives you energy and that it would fuel my day, and not realizing I still have to check the label. Not all protein bars are made equal, and even though that had 20 grams of protein, there are bars with way less sugar that have the same amount of protein and way less calories. Number two, this was something I thought if I just bought would be like super healthy and that would help me lose weight. Liberté Greek yogurt. This one is the extra creamy strawberry banana, and right on the front it says 13 grams of protein. And I thought, hey, Greek yogurt's supposed to be really good for you. It's got strawberries and bananas in it. It says it's got protein in it. It's gotta be good. This is gonna help me. And then I looked at the back. 3/4 of a cup has 200 calories, 21 grams of sugar, and 7 grams of fat. And if you're someone who's buying it like I did, and I was just eating right out of the tub sometimes, or just like pouring a whole bowl full, I didn't realize how many grams of sugar, how many calories, and how many grams of fat I was consuming with something that was supposed to be healthy and good for my body. Number three, Silk coconut non-dairy milk. I thought all non-dairy milk was supposed to be really good for you, and right on the cover of the carton it says high in calcium, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free. Basically it's like screaming at me, this is healthy, you can drink this. But just like the protein bars and the yogurt, not all non-dairy milks are equal in calories. 1 cup of this coconut original Silk, 80 calories. 5 grams of fat, 7 grams of sugar in 1 cup of this milk. There are cashew milk out there that's only 25 calories with way less sugar. And I was buying the coconut because I thought coconut was super good for you and non-dairy milk was supposed to be healthy. The main thing about these foods, my weight was causing me all of these serious health problems. It was my weight. And I thought eating these foods called healthy were gonna make me lose weight and get healthy. No, I needed to lose the weight, and these foods had all these hidden calories and fat that I didn't even realize that were actually contributing to it, because I thought if I ate them, they were marketed as healthy, I could just get healthy that way. but that wasn't the case. I actually had to eat in a calorie deficit, choose my foods wisely, and lose the weight. And if you guys want to know exactly what I ate to lose the weight, I do have 2 complete weight loss ebooks. Links are down below. I also have a guilt-free cookbook, link is down there, along with the link for Huddled Harder Than Last Time supplements that I use. The link is there as well. Number 4, another silk almond for coffee. So this is marketed as basically like a healthy replacement for creamer for coffee. So I'm like, okay, it's non-dairy, it's got the same marketing like non-dairy, dairy-free, non-GMO, gluten-free. I'm thinking, okay, this will replace the, high sugar milk in my coffee or the high fat cream. And then I look, 1 tablespoon has 4 grams of sugar and 25 calories. And if I'm buying this and I'm pouring it in my coffee and not measuring it, tons of calories. And I'm thinking this is healthy, tons of calories, not paying attention to the label. When I could buy cashew milk for 25 calories for an entire cup. So for the non-dairy creamer, the almond silk creamer, 25 calories for this 1 tablespoon. Or I can buy the silk cashew milk and get 1 cup for the same amount of calories, 25 calories for a cup or for a tablespoon. And 4 grams of sugar in the tablespoon, only 2 for the entire cup if you buy the silk cashew milk versus the one marketed for creamer. Number 5, this was a huge one for me, orange juice. This one, the Simply Orange, this was like extra. I fell for this extra because on the front cover it says 100% pure natural orange juice, no sugar added. This is very important because I thought no sugar added meant there's no sugar in it. And so I was buying it and I was drinking it, not even measuring it, just drinking a glass, or sometimes 2 a day. Guess how much there actually is sugar? What it means, no sugar added, they're not adding sugar to it. Doesn't mean it doesn't already have sugar. So 1 cup of this no sugar added orange juice has 24 grams of sugar and 110 calories. So if you're just pouring glasses, you are consuming a ton of extra sugar and calories without even realizing. And I did this for years, thinking that there were not a lot of calories or sugar in juice. So drinking the juice, I was consuming so many calories just in liquid alone, not even the food. And I realized, and Kyle, my husband, he's lost 130 pounds as well. We realized if we were drinking liquid calories, there was no way that we were going to be able to eat in a calorie deficit and lose the weight. And so we started finding lower calorie alternatives that, yes, sometimes people will say, well, they have like chemicals and sweeteners, but we realized the weight was causing us the health problems. We had to get the weight off. And if drinking lower calorie drinks or things with sweeteners and things in them helped us get the weight off and stick to what we were doing, that was way more important than worrying about drinking something that was marketed as healthy. Number 6, the Cliff energy bars. So these are also Cliff products, but they were marketed as energy bars. And I, along with lots of people, fall for this one. A lot of people will pull these off the shelf thinking, okay, these are energy bars. These are perfect for my lunch or for a snack on the go. And you grab them and you don't even realize on the back how many calories are in a small little Cliff bar marketed as 70% organic ingredients, plant-based. You're thinking, yeah, these are energy bars. They're gonna make me fit, healthy. 1 Cliff bar, 250 calories. That's my entire lunch. 20 grams of sugar, 6 grams of fat, and only 10 grams of protein. So it's marketed as this energy bar full of sugar, full of fat, full of calories, and not a lot of protein. And I was buying these things, eating them like they were candy or candy bars, thinking these are gonna make me healthy, they're gonna give me energy, get me through the day. Well, so many calories, I wasn't able to eat in a calorie deficit that way. Number 7, Sun Chips. Multigrain, French onion. Since I was a kid, I remember the marketing that these are healthy chips, Sun Chips, made with whole grain. They're baked, not fried. These are healthy for you. Well, 24 chips, just 24, 240 calories, 11 grams of fat, and 4 grams of sugar. I did not think that something marketed like that was like multigrain, that was a sun chip, was gonna be full of sugar and fat like that for only 24 chips. So if you're like buying sun chips and you're thinking, wow, this is a great snack, and you're eating them by the handful, tons of calories adding up very quickly. So what I was falling for was marketers of these healthy products. They'll put gluten-free on the bag, whole grain, healthy, not GMO, gluten-free, all these things where it'll get someone to just go, oh, that's healthy, and not even think to check the back of the bag. And that's what I was doing. Oh, this is healthy. Oh, this is healthy. Putting them in the cart, eating them, not getting results, then looking at the back and going, whoa, this is not as healthy as I thought. If healthy is supposed to help you lose weight, this is like full of calories and stuff.
It says these chips love the planet.
Yeah, it's gotta be good. 100% whole grain, sun chip. Buy me, I'm healthy. You still have to check the labels. Number 8. This is a tricky one. Dried fruit. These are Joe's Tasty Travels sweetened dried mango slices. I thought fruit. It's okay, I eat normal fruit, that's great for you, then dried fruit should be just as fine. 4 pieces, 27 grams of sugar, and 140 calories. I used to buy dried fruit and just eat handfuls of it because I thought it's gotta be as low calorie as regular fruit, as fresh fruit. 4 pieces, 140 calories. I was eating handfuls of them, so I was consuming hundreds of calories thinking I was eating healthy because it was fruit. Number 9. Bark Thins snacking chocolate. And the marketing on this, it's made with coconut and almonds and dark chocolate and non-GMO, and the bag screams healthy.
And you gotta watch, that's another keyword, is thins, or snacking thins is written on a whole bunch of things.
And the dark chocolate. And yes, dark chocolate can have less sugar, but it's still loaded with calories and fat. So if you're not eating it in a portion, you're just eating a ton of it because it's dark chocolate and it's good for you, you're not gonna be in a calorie deficit because you're gonna be consuming so many calories. So for 4 pieces, it's 15 grams of sugar, 15 grams of fat, 210 calories. So if you're eating a bag of snacking chocolate, because they're thins made of dark chocolate, hundreds of calories again.
And just keep in mind, guys, for the marketing thing, it may say, like, companies can say whatever they want. They can say it's healthy for you, like dark chocolate, but just keep in mind, Hershey's paid for the studies to say that dark chocolate is healthy. It might have some health benefits, but just keep in mind who paid for the studies to show you that it's healthy, the chocolate company.
Exactly, and it's the same with like the orange juice and stuff. Probably orange companies are paying for the marketing of this, the orange juice being healthy for you. And the thing is, yes, these foods, they might have health benefits, but if people are buying them like I did and not looking on the back and not portioning them out thinking they're healthy and you can just eat as much as you want, you're gonna be eating tons of calories, fat, and sugar without even realizing it, and then wondering, I eat healthy, why am I not losing weight? And we get that comment all the time from people under our videos. Guys, I'm eating healthy and I don't know why I'm not losing weight. It could be, check your labels. It could be you're eating things like this that you think are healthy and are actually, you're eating too much of them.
And people that we know that are just starting out will show us, hey, look at my lunch. I brought healthy Greek yogurt and fruit, and it's flavored Greek yogurt, which is like totally different than flavoring your own.
Exactly. And like we said, like, look at the one that we showed you, tons of sugar and fat, and you think you're eating healthy because it's Greek yogurt. This one is major. Kyle and I actually bought this one a lot at the beginning of our journey, and then later on realized we could have been getting even better results because this thing is loaded with calories. Skinny Pop popcorn. So on the front, it's Skinny Pop. It's gonna make me skinny.
It's called Skinny Pop.
Yes, immediately Kyle and I were like, okay. Also, it says no artificial flavors and colors. It's gluten-free, non-GMO. And then in like right there in your face, it says 25 calories per cup. So I'm thinking, oh, okay. And I ate almost an entire Costco bag size of Skinny Pop. Didn't measure it. It's only 25 calories a cup. Well, guess what? A bag of Skinny Pop microwave popcorn is 370 calories and 16 grams of fat.
And we're going to give you guys some alternatives that we eat at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the end.
Stay tuned. I'll give you an alternative for that one. But I was consuming probably thousands of calories of Skinny Pop and not even realizing. Number 12. This one is huge. I see this one pushed everywhere. Maple syrup. Pure maple syrup as a sugar alternative. People are always like, why don't you just eat maple syrup? Why do you buy the low calorie kind? This is why, because a quarter cup of pure maple syrup, it's marketed 100% pure maple syrup on the front. It's healthy for you. 210 calories for a quarter cup. I'll show you that that's a quarter cup. That's it right there. 210 calories, the friends, and 51 grams of sugar. 51. Number 13, the last one that I'm going to give you some alternatives. Post honey bunches of oats. It's like the granola marketed oats, honey, almonds, non-GMO. It's honey bunches of oats. It's got to be healthy, right? Granola's really good for you. A cup. I was shocked when I looked at the back of this one. I was shocked in the store. Like, I looked at Kyle and I said, oh, 520 calories.
For a cup?
For a cup. 520 calories. Guys, that is my entire breakfast. Actually, my breakfast is less calories than that, and I eat bacon, eggs, butter, and toast. That's 1 cup of this. And get ready for this. 24 grams of sugar and 21 grams of fat. If you're pouring a bowl of this or topping your Greek yogurt with it and you're not measuring it out or choosing a lower calorie version.
And I could easily eat a whole box of that granola.
It's so good.
Easily. And I think most people still think it's healthy. But if you're trying to lose weight like me and Nicole were, it's very, very difficult to eat 1 cup for 500 calories and be in a calorie deficit. And weight loss is calories in, calories out.
So Kyle and I have lost 130 pounds each and kept it off for 7 years. And it's because we realized all of this marketing and we started choosing our foods wisely. I'm gonna give you some alternatives now. So Kyle and I, for Greek yogurt, we buy plain Greek yogurt and we flavor it ourselves. And the one that we buy is the Walmart. For 3/4 of a cup, it's 3.5 grams of fat, only 4 grams of sugar, and 130 calories.
The plain Greek yogurt.
It's plain, and we just flavor it ourselves with sweetener and extract.
And throw in some frozen blueberries.
Yep. And you can, like, sometimes we put in the fat-free chocolate pudding that's sugar-free as well to flavor it up, and it's way lower calories, sugar, and everything than the creamy Greek yogurt. The alternative to the dairy milk, like I was saying before, the creamy cashew unsweetened or the almond unsweetened. For the almond, it's 30 calories a cup, and for the cashew, it's 25 calories a cup. For the orange juice, if I want some sort of juice, I'll just buy a lower calorie version like this Minute Maid, no sugar added, pink lemonade, real fruit beverage, 1 cup, 5 calories, no sugar. For the Sun Chips, instead, I like to buy the Rolled Gold pretzel sticks. It has to be the pretzel sticks because for the same, like 24 chips is 50 grams for the Sun Chips. For 50 grams of pretzels, 90 pretzels you get, 190 calories, and 2 grams of sugar and no fat.
Or you can make our low-calorie Doritos in the guilt-free cookbook.
Ah, good thinking. And then the alternative for the Skinny Pop popcorn, we buy the Orville Redenbacher 94% Smart Pop. It's 94% fat-free. On the back, it says 8 cups, 160 calories, no sugar, 2.5 grams of fat. I figured out roughly an entire bag is like 200 calories, which is way less than the Skinny Pop. And our alternative for maple syrup, we buy the Steve's Maples sugar-free for the same amount, like a quarter cup, 4 tablespoons. It's the equivalent. 1.4 calories, no sugar, and no fat in that one. And for the honey bunches of oats, I buy children's cereal, Fruit Loops. The Fruit Loops have no artificial flavors and colors, made with whole grain. 3/4 of a cup is 110 calories, 1 gram of fat, and only 10 grams of sugar. Roughly 1 cup is 150 calories, so way less than that 520 granola for 1 cup. And that, the friends, is how we have kept the weight off. And if you want, watch 1, 2 vids for free so you can see how I love my food and love life and just do this all day and be like, get lean but not mean. Thanks for watching. Love you, the friends. Catch you in the next vid. Peace.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.